Hey young peeps, welcome back to Snail TV. Before we start this video, as you can just seen then, we've got a brand new intro there. So yeah, for that I really want to give a massive shout out to Matt from King's Garage Doors. I'll stick a link down below so you guys can click on that if you need any garage doors or anything like that, roller doors and all custom stuff. So go over to his Facebook page as well. He's just looking at it at the moment. It's got some pretty rad stuff that he does, and I'll definitely keep that in mind for my future stuff that I with buildings and stuff. So yeah, thanks once again, mate. I really appreciate it. Him and his partner has put this together for me, and they've used the logo that my mate Steve had previously done, and they've just turned it into the next level. That's all. So yeah, once again, mate, thanks very much. All right, peeps, we're in the shed now. So yeah, once again, thanks very much to Matt from King's Garage. Yeah, we'll get to some fabrication now, and I've got some cool stuff that's just come in. So still today is the day that we are getting the filler neck, so I really want to get that done out of the way as well and get that painted. And also I want to do the turbo as well to get that painted as well. Again, if we can get that done today, that'd be absolutely awesome. So that's what we were left on yesterday. I haven't done anything without you guys. So we just got to get this welded up right now. We'll bring the TIG welder over here. We'll set it up. We'll do a try to get a pretty much as much as we can bead around it, and then we'll take it off. We'll go over to the bench and weld the rest over there. But also the Gilmer drive setup has just come in. Obviously this is not the kit. They don't make a kit for a K20 twin turbo with an M90 supercharger, so I couldn't get a kit to suit this car exactly. All right, so all I've done is it's going to be a bit of a trial and error thing. The Gilmer drives are pretty cheap, the gears and stuff. So, and I'm not sure exactly. We're just going to work out the gearing ratio of how much boost we're going to run as well. So that's going to be a just a change up later on. We can always change up the gear sizes. But just for now, we really want to get it hooked up and obviously everything to be on and working. So for that, I don't have a lathe, so I can't do some of the work. But we got the Gilmer drive as well. So let's have a look what we're up to and what we've got. So it was just out of a like a small block Chevy Gilmer drive. That's what because I really wanted to run a thicker belt if I could, and that's a 1.5 inch belt. So this is this is the kit that I've got, and I really want to work with something like this. So first off is one of these. I'm going to try to get that mounted to the harmonic balancer. What I was going to get was a plate, some 10mm plate, and bolt that to the harmonic balancer, and then bolt that to the actual 10mm plate there itself as well. So whatever one, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then we have this piece as well. So this one or that one, we're going to actually have it onto the supercharger. So as you can see, so it's not done yet, but we need to put it so it's just a little bit off. So we need to recess it in just a tad more, and that's exactly what I want it looking like. So you can see how much better that looks on the front of it now. Yeah, as I said, it's nothing's 100% yet. We got to get it in more first, and the other one's probably the better one to use. I just need to cut out the center. We need to mill out the center of it here, but this one doesn't have a hole, so it can't get recessed enough, so it looks a lot worse when it's on. All right, so as you can see, it needs to go over that bit there, but it's not milled out for that, and it just goes over the bolt there. So as you can see how much better it looks, I'm yeah, real happy with it. So yeah, plenty of clearance for everything else. Still a lot of clearance there, but obviously you can see how far over it is that way. So we can get it over, pretty much we just did it like that. So yeah, let's get into a couple of things here now, guys, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, sorry for the noise, it's a bit windy today. So I've just beaded that, welded that up around there guys, put something decent on there. Now, let this cool down. It's clamped, it's tight, it's tight. Obviously make sure you take out the O-ring if you use the O-ring ones. And also we're just gonna let that cool down now for I don't know, a good, oh sorry guys, my shed's going haywire. A good 10 minutes or so. It needs to be touch dry at least. Then we're gonna take it over to the bench and weld up the underneath and quickly put it back on here if we can and clamp it down. All right, let's, yeah, I'll see you back in about 5 minutes, guys. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, peeps, so yeah, all welded up. So after I've beat it on top, I like just to give it a nice beat on the inside there, just to make sure it's all good. Quickly really freeze this though. You can't put too much heat without putting the clamp on as well. Otherwise, it will just I've done it before when I first used these, and yeah, they just warp all over the place. There's not enough meat there. So yeah, literally just dip it in some water. It doesn't stress crack it. It's pretty good actually. So. Yeah, and then I just like to beat on the inside there so it's nice and smooth. Flowing's good, and yeah, as you can see, beat on the inside there. All right, so that one's all done now, peeps. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's a bit of a sharp bend, but as you can see, so it's still got an O-ring that goes in there, and yeah, absolutely perfect. So yeah, that pipe done, and obviously the turbo pipes now. We can actually take the turbos back off now, hopefully for the last time. And yeah, we can get it ready for some paint, so we really want to paint them up. Yeah, and pretty happy there. So I just got another package there, the oil filters coming. So yeah, they're slowly bringing some packages in. So as I said, I'm still waiting on a couple more things, so just doing what I can really around here. So yep, let's take this all off. Let's take the turbos off, and let's get them ready for paint. Stop. Alright guys, so you've seen how I've just attached that. So that one there's just a bit of rope and the bolt in the actual turbo housing there. Just a bit of alloy filler rod. Got plenty of that stuff, so yeah, they're good for that. So now we just gotta, and obviously this one over here, just put it on a dolly board there, easier. I don't want to bring the my other table in here, that's all. So yeah, we can paint it like that. Now we need to, everywhere that we don't want paint, we need to tape them up. I should have done that the step before, but I thought I would show you how to do this now. So first off is we just quickly put tape on the area. I'll just get a and also you'll need a sharp blade as well. All right, so make sure you're pushing the whole way. Easiest way I found with the blade, so after you push that, and then all you're gonna do is you're just gonna, like that, on the outside. The whole way around. So you sort of, see what I'm doing? And that theoretically is gonna give it a cut the whole way around. You can sit there and blade it, but it actually tends to grab. This is the easiest way I found to do circles. All right, and then just take and it doesn't stuff up the edge, like that. And then you got a real good circle. All right, so, and that's the main bit that you want to do is this face plate here. So then the O-ring doesn't get jammed up with if you put too much paint in there. So yeah, we'll do it on the other pieces now. Alright guys, first thing first is obviously etch primer. So get yourself some etch. Alright guys, that's probably about it. Etch is done. Got the gun ready. Let's put some spray paint on this thing, eh? And yeah, make it look half decent. Hey guys, I need your bit of help here on the PC build. Now, it's either one or two things here. So, it's either I had an idea of using them as the feet. An idea of using them as the feet. So 4 of these. Literally, I'm actually thinking of in no way, shape or form damaging the block and girdle and also head. So yeah, I'm not, I don't want to damage anything in shape or form because these are all spare parts for the Roll Racer. So I'm actually thinking about slowly building these parts up as well as a spare and actually something a bit crazier. So as the Roll Racer, as that thing there continues with its journey, with its setup there, obviously it's going to be more boost, more nitrous and whatnot. It's pretty much just built for the, as I said, the roll racing. It does have to be street build. It does have to be a street car and registered. So I'm thinking about building these parts up and actually having them so I can actually, it's still running the PC. The PC is going to be just in the top so that the rocker cover is just going to be lifted up. Okay, and once that's lifted up, I'm going to have the motherboards on either side and all the PC stuff in the top. I was going to have the water running through the block and all this other stuff, but I'm actually thinking that if I can actually still use this stuff and actually have these getting built for later on uses. So I was actually thinking to have, like, I'll paint everything up. I'll probably yeah, I'll just clean everything up, and I really want to probably later on get this half grout filled, the block, because I don't want to go billet or anything like that. If we can half grout fill it, it can still be a street build block. for the Roll Racer. So this is exactly the same. Everything you see here is the Roll Racing setup. We can do that. The head, we can port the head, give it a real big port, and go pretty much oversized valves, do all that stuff as well. So I was actually gonna not stuff it up. Well, yeah, I was actually gonna stuff it up, but alright, so that's what we've got. I was gonna actually like take everything out and cut some holes and stuff in it, but I'm actually thinking if I can keep it this still happening, and anything I make up here. So what all I was gonna do is for the motherboards was to have the motherboards. I was just gonna make up a plate off of these bolt holes and have them pretty much like going up on an angle, and the motherboard on this side and a motherboard on that side. So both motherboards, and then the actual cards, the actual graphics cards, I was going to have them at the back as so. And then, yeah, this can actually all get taken off. The PC can get taken off, and any head can obviously go in. It's going to be a K20 pretty much build, but it's not going to be just this block. Like, I'm not going to stuff anything up. So yeah, peeps, just a quick little question is with the PC build, is to either run a sump or not to run a sump. Alright peeps, I got some good news as well. We've finally got some parts coming in for the 2JZ Civic. So yeah, it's a good thing. So first part is the automotive high-rise reg. So this is a mechanical fuel pump regulator. We need a fuel pump now. As I said on a previous build, there was only a couple of things that we actually do need. So yeah, slowly getting some stuff happening. So that's one down on the puzzle. So this stuff just costs lots of money, so it's slowly getting there. So that was the first thing of the puzzle. Next is going to be a mechanical fuel pump. So a Aeromotive mechanical fuel pump. We'll get that happening, and its lines. After those things come, then this thing here, we can start it up. So I'm yeah, pretty excited. So it's going to be long, the next couple of weeks or so. We're going to actually get this thing all dialed in for the computer and stuff like that. So we'll get it back on, get the battery back on charge, and yeah, we can have everything fired up. So get the we'll show you guys how all the shifter all works. And also, we're gonna actually should be able to crank it over. So it's a good thing. Yeah, we're just gonna get lines so we can get some oil in this thing. It's only got starting oil in it at the moment. Just the lube, starting lube, and also we need to get our dry sump. We need to get that thing filled with oil as well. So that's what we're up to, peeps. So yeah, it's a good thing though that we've got some things happening for this thing. A couple of you guys have been asking about it. It is here still. This car's going to be pretty much a car that I'm always going to have, so it's not a 100% rush. I do want it running. I'm not going after world record times or anything like that on this thing, because it's got some sort of sentimental value there. But all in all, yeah, it's still going to be making it to the track and whatnot. So it has been to the track and that, but not this setup. And yeah, not a this much horsepower as well, so it's going to be a sketchy ride, but yeah, we got to make this thing happen. So yeah, I thought I would give you guys an update on the 2J as well, guys. This thing's still going alright peeps. Yeah, we'll leave the video up there. I'll let you guys go. So I'm still waiting on some more parts, and obviously tank's going to be next thing to get done. We can finally get that out of the way. I'm pretty excited about that. Obviously now I've got the Gilmer drive set up, ready to go. So that's the next thing as well to get that done. Hopefully should start seeing some stuff happening with that in this next week or so. And yeah, and also I'm going to make up start getting some settings dialed into this bad boy. So yeah, we can set up the nitrous and get the bottles filled and everything like that. So that'd be awesome. Alright peeps, yeah, I'll leave it up here now, guys. And yeah, don't forget to go like Matt King's page at King's Garage Stores, guys. And yeah, very thanks for that guy and his partner for making that nice intro and whatnot for me. I really appreciate it, mate. Yeah, obviously don't forget to like and subscribe, peeps. If you have, thank you very much. If you haven't, please go do so down the bottom there. And I'll see you on the next video, guys. See you, peeps.